Well, for example, this year we had over 1,500 freshmen who received Texas grants to attend and were able to afford to attend the university because of that. One of the things we're worried about is that next year, if we can't offer Texas grants to any new students, because the legislature hasn't put any money in the budget for new student awards, we could easily see the number of low-income freshmen that would be trying to come here really diminish. You know, for years in the southern United States, the rap was that public flagship institutions were low tuition, but they were very restrictive in who could get in. And basically, only the sons and daughters of the wealthy elite could go there, and the rest of the taxpayers in the state were paying taxes to subsidize those students for going to the flagship state university. Here at UT Austin, we certainly had that kind of a history years and years ago. What we've been trying to do, though, is keep this institution open to any Texan who can qualify to come here and benefit from the education here. And there are a ton of students from very low-income families who can do that. And they can be part of the leadership of Texas tomorrow just as easily as the sons and daughters of a wealthy elite can. But it's only with programs like Texas Grant that we're going to be able to keep this place affordable, so that those low-income kids who do very well in high school, who work very hard and get good test scores and are very meritorious in many ways, can afford to come here. And otherwise, what we're going to do is go back to an era, I believe, when higher education is something that's only affordable for upper income and rich families. And I don't think that's what we want in our higher education system. You know, if you look at every indicator out there, what you'll see is that attaining a degree from a college or university certainly has a benefit to the individual who attains that degree, but it has an individual to the larger community as a whole. Students who get bachelor's degrees tend to get better paying jobs and be employed at higher rates than students who don't. They tend to make less use of public services like unemployment, like health services and things like that. They tend to invest more of themselves in the community as volunteers and community leaders. They tend to be much healthier, which is one of the reasons why they tend to make less use of public services. Everything we know says that helping students get bachelor's degrees will make them more productive, more stronger contributors to our society in the future than if we leave them with a high school diploma or even with an associate's degree. And so what we ought to be doing is trying to get as many students as we possibly can who are qualified to get bachelor's degrees into colleges and universities and give them the opportunity to do that, and not have them miss out simply because they happen to be born into a family that wasn't wealthy. I mean, part of it's a matter of simple fairness, and part of it is investing in the next 10, 15, 20, 40 years of Texas with a generation of students that we can help go to college today.